Morning, guys, where you're following. Very happy again to be online today, and it's a joy to see that we have many subscribers. And if you have not subscribed, please mind to subscribe, click that like button, share, and be a part of this channel. Subscribe, please. So, what do you think about thoughts? I want to talk about as a man thinketh, so is he in his heart. Thoughts, it's actually what makes a man. You are what you think. We all are the result of our thoughts. I don't think there is anything which happens to you by chance. There is no chance in life. And therefore, everything that we are starts first in the bedrock of our thoughts. I'll give you an example. If mind is a garden, and this garden has to be taken care of. Now, you might say, okay, what if I don't take care of it? If you don't take care of it, weed will grow in the mind. And what does it produce? It produces bad thoughts. So you reap what you sow. So what is in your garden, that's what you're going to reap. And what people do, they do not mind about cultivating their mind. Because the more you take care of your mind, that's what you become. You become the thoughts that you have sowed. You reap what you have sowed. Let's say, you see, in many companies they have values. They have values, and these values sometimes are written on the walls of the company so that every day when the employees come into the company, they read those values. Do you know why? Because once you think them and you actually pronounce them, you read them every day, it has an impact on the change of mind, a change of thoughts. So, what you have to do in every situation, let it be in terms of being rich, in these circumstances, being a good investor, or being a good entrepreneur, everything has to start in the mind. You have to cultivate that thought. You have to think it. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So what the actions that you produce, they are the result of your thoughts. Because what you do intentionally or unintentionally, those things are the things that you have been thinking about from the beginning. You have been meditating on that. Have you, maybe when you were young, or maybe when you were still a baby or a kid, you can remember that you wanted to steal, and then something in your heart will say, stop, don't steal, because mama will not be happy. So you see, and sometimes your heart could push you, okay, you have a desire of something and you want to steal it, and then you end up stealing it. So you see, everything starts in your mind. And when you feed that idea, let's say a bad idea, you feed it. You know, you are imagining it. You are processing it in your heart. You want to do it. You are thinking of it. What does happen? One day, that thought materializes itself. So a man has the power to create his own world. We create what is in us. We just express it out. We are what we think. And we think what we are. There is nothing which comes out of air, out of thin air. It's all the laws of life. Once you know these laws of thoughts, because as a garden, you have to really plant good seed in this garden. You have to take care of it. You have to really water it. You have to plant good seed. And you have to be there controlling everything that is happening. Now, if you do not really take care of the seed that you have planted, you have to know that the seed will die. But anyway, you have to till the ground as well. That's what man does in his garden. So is every man. We are the keepers of our garden. We have to take care of ourselves. The effects which is manifested outside is the result of our thoughts. Now, if we begin to work with our thoughts, if we begin to prepare our thoughts, our mind, that's when the result from outside changes. Why? Because we have changed our thoughts. Now, it's a very important thing that we start working first with ourselves. We have a lot to do with our mind, because the source of success and the source of failure is the key. The key, we have it in our mind. We have the key to the source of success and source of failure in our mind. So what you think you're going to be, that's what you end up to be. You heard that what a man fears is what really comes to him. Every time you fear of something, every time you're scared of a situation, that's what happens to you. But every time you are not filled of fear, you are just free, you will see that your mind and your body, they goes together. Why? Because your mind is leading your body. Your body is reacting to the mind. So the mind is the engineer of your body. Your health, even your health, depends on your mind. Once you train your mind on your wealth or your health, it's maybe whatever wealth it is or health it is, the result of how healthy your mind is expressed outwardly through your body. So what you think, that's what you are. Think that if you are complaining all the time, and if you do not really, let's say you do not really like people who are successful, you know what? That's what you become, unsuccessful. Because what you're expressing is what is in your mind. And what you think, that's what you are. You are fighting wealth. But when you like those kind of people, you want to know how they did it. Your mind is being fed with some new knowledge to succeed in its doing. And once you do that, there is much more success. Now, your mind is the key to everything. You have just to open up to take in the right attitude, the right thoughts, and really position yourself well in your mind. The attitude that you take toward everything will determine who you become. If you have a negative attitude, you become negatively. You become bitter. If you have positive attitude, you will grow like a tree. You blossom like a tree near the water or near the rivers of the water. So you see, it all depends on you. When you start blaming others for your failure, that's when you really fail. But when you know the reason why you have failed, you can use your failures to climb even the stairs. So, think positively, look for positive thoughts, positive imaginations, which will help you grow business-wise, which will help you grow health-wise, which will help you grow in your community and in every environment. So it all depends on your mind. It all depends on the attitude that you have toward each and every situation. So if you've not subscribed, please really subscribe. We are very thankful for the many subscribers that we have, and we are hoping that you share these videos and that we grow as a channel together, sharing fruitful investment strategies. See you on the next one.